All right, so now let's begin the lesson. Can? Okay, just to let you know, my name is Ben Ong. So I'm the lead teacher of 88 Tuition, and you have seen the videos. Those are me, just to let you know. Okay, come. So today, right, we are actually doing on the, factorizing of quadratic equation using the multiplication frame and the cross factorization. But as I say, this is not going to be tested for your WA. Since it's not going to be tested for your WA, let's leave about 30 minutes or 25 minutes, the last 25 minutes for these few questions. I will not be able to complete it. I will not. All right, but I will show you the step by step. I will give you the main highlights. All right, but the more important is still on your WA. I want you to score well to get more points. Understand or not? All right, so that at least you go to school, you can be a little bit much more confident in math. All right, so let's talk about a bit of simultaneous equation. All right, so simultaneous equation, there is how many methods? Do you know? Is it clear? Do you know how many methods are there for simultaneous equation?
No.
Okay, so the first method is actually called graphical method. All right, Sherman, do you know the second method?
No.
Elimination method. Elimination method. Have you heard of this method before, Sherman?
Yeah, the previous
Okay.
teacher said before.
And your school will teach, right? Elimination?
Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Because this WA, right, will be tested on all these things. So you need to know, Ice, what's the third method?
Substitution
Very
method.
good. Very good. Substitution method. So you all are taught elimination method, substitution method, and graphical method. All right. Actually, there's one more method. It's called the calculator method. Anyone taught you that? Ice? No. Ezekiel? Have you heard of the calculator method?
No.
Okay, Sherman, you heard of the calculator method?
No.
Okay, so later I will teach you this fast method to get to the answer. All right, when do you use the calculator method? All right, when you are out of time. So sometimes, right, when you do the question, the last question is a simultaneous equation question. How many marks? 3 marks. And these 3 marks, right, if you got no time, you press the calculator, you get the answer. Teacher will give you 1 mark. So getting 1 mark out of the 3 marks, not bad. Understand or not? If you have no time to finish the paper, at least you get 1 mark from that question. Why not? By pressing the calculator. All right. So usually for simultaneous, it's a 3 mark question. If you show the working everything nicely, you get the full 3 marks. But I'm just saying that sometimes when you do your exam or your test, right, you run out of time. Then how? Press the calculator, get the 1 mark. 1 mark is better than no marks. Understand or not? All right. So when you're in Sec 2, right, the presentation is very important. And also try to strategize. All right. You're old enough to what? To strategize. Strategize means what? You only go for those questions that you're confident in doing. And those questions that you're confident in doing, right, will secure you the most marks. That's what you want. All right. That's what you want. You want the more marks, right? Of course you want that. So later I'll teach you this calculator method. Can? Okay, come. So let's talk about this graphical method first. Graphical method obviously is to draw graph lah. All right. And the more important thing about this graphical method is to look for the what? It's always to look for something called the intersection. All right. You don't have to write anything because you do not have this worksheet. All right. You do not have this worksheet. All right. Because this one is something which I did it on the last minute. I know that you all are having your WA. I want to make it important. I want to make this lesson important for you guys. All right. So you always look for something called the intersection. Intersection is the points where the 2 lines meet. All right. So the lines meet. So when the lines meet, right, that is actually the answer, or we call it the solution. Okay. Okay, let's go. The question says on the axis down here, all right, actually on the graph paper, you're supposed to draw the graph of x plus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. Oh no, what do I do? What do I do? Children, first thing, let me just tell you, right? Step 1, when you see a x and a y, right? When you see a x and a y, this means that it's a what? This means that it's a straight line. Right? This means that it's a straight line. And children, all right, sometimes I call you children. Children, how do you draw a straight line? What are the things that you need to draw a straight line? Anyone? What do you need to draw the straight lines? Ezekiel, do you have any idea? What do you need to draw a straight line?
Ruler.
Okay, very good. That's one of them. Good. Sherman, what's that? What's the another one?
Pencil.
Clever, clever. And ice, what is the last one? Any idea?
Huh?
All right, you need 3 things to draw a straight line. So Ezekiel say a ruler. Sherman say a pencil. So what's the third one? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay, so let me tell you, Ezekiel and Sherman, very good. I don't know, are you guessing on or what? Or are you reading my mind, or have you seen my video? I don't know. All right, so in order to draw a straight line, right, you need these 3 things. All right, you need something called CPR. All right, do you know what's the meaning of CPR? You know the press, kiss. No, not kiss, sorry. The press, and you blow the air into the person's mouth. CPR. All right, have you seen people doing CPR before? All right, so you just remember, in order to draw a straight line, you need CPR. C stand for what? C stand for coordinates. All right, coordinates. Coordinates will mean the same thing as points. All right, and P, as what Sherman say, you need a pencil. All right, drawing must be done with a pencil. And as what Ezekiel say, R is a ruler. All right, so you need these 3 things, C, P, R. Okay, so goes to the first important thing first. All right, in order to draw the points, in order to draw the C, the points, what do you need? You need a table. All right, you need a table. So a table consists of how many points? Ice, do you know about this? This table, how many points must you have? 2 or 3?
3.
3, very good. You need 3 points to help you draw a straight line. So this is like the X coordinate and this is the Y coordinate. All right, and what is the line that we're going to draw? We are going to draw this line, which is called X plus 2Y minus 4 is equal to 0. Okay? All right, so once you have all this appearing in front of you, at least it gives you a guideline on what to do, very importantly. Okay, my next thing, right, I hope that you can do is to try to change this format, right? Change this X plus 2Y minus 4 equal to 0, this format into the general equation of a straight line. Y equal to mx plus c. So this is called the general equation of a straight line. All right, this is the general equation of a straight line. Okay, y equal to mx plus c. What does the m represent? Ezekiel, do you know? Start with G. Start with G. Sorry?
I'm not sure.
Okay, G is for gradient. All right, this word gradient means the slope. All right, it depends on how steep or how gentle the slope is. So M represents the gradient. Sherman, how about C? What does C represent? Do you know?
Something intercept.
Very good, very good. You got the something correct. All right, you got the intercept correct. So it's actually called a y-intercept. Very good. All right, at least you're trying. Good job. All right, you don't have to remember everything because sometimes it's very hard to remember everything, but you remember the some parts of it. So once you remember some parts of it, you actually can still continue to do the question one. All right, so if you can put it in the format of y equal to mx plus c, it will be very useful if you use your calculator. Okay, so down here, y must be a y. Can you see that y down here is a loner? Y down here is a 1y, it's a 1y. All right, but down here I got 2y. How? All right, never mind. First, let me push all the unnecessary thing across. All right, because I want my y to be on the left-hand side. This is called the left-hand side. All right, the left side of the equal sign is called the left-hand side. So I put my 2y down there. This is a minus x. Sorry, this is a plus x. So this plus x, I don't want. I push it across the equal sign. All right, if I push the plus x across, I will get a minus x. Then the minus 4, I don't want the minus 4. I don't want this minus 4. All right, because I only want my y to be on this side. Minus 4, I don't want, I push across, will give you a plus 4. Is this okay? All right, but again, what did the general equation say? The general equation say they want to have one y, only one y. They want to have only one y down here. So what must I do? I need to get rid of the 2. So how? I divide by 2 for everybody. Everybody divide by 2. Everybody means minus x must divide by 2. It also means that the 4 must divide by 2. Oh, can you see this? So once you get to here, right, you can actually write it in that format. Y equal to m. Oh no, what's n? I got x down here. Plus 4 over 2. 4 divided by 2 is the same as 4 over 2. 4 divided by 2 is a 2. All right. But how do I present this here? Do you know that, right? This portion minus x over 2 can also be written as minus 1x over 2. Also can be written as minus 1 over 2 with the x in the center. So all these three are what? The same thing, children. All right, all these three are the same thing. Right. So sometimes in math, right, very irritating. They write in different way to confuse you, but actually they mean the same thing. All right, so minus x over 2 is the same as minus 1x over 2. It's also the same thing as minus half x. So down here, I can safely put a minus half down here. Can you understand? All right. So that is actually the what? That is the format. All right, that is presented as y equal to mx plus c. Okay, why do I want to present in this format? So that I can use my calculator to assist me. Okay. And before doing this question, right, I look at the gradient first. The gradient is a what? It's a fraction, it's a half, right? Can you see the 2 down here? Yeah. All right. That will give me an idea what do I select for my x. All right. For my x, right, it can be any number. It can be like 1,000 down here. It can be 0. It can be 10,000. All right. Ice, do I want to select numbers like 10,000 and 1,000?
No.
No, because it's too big. It's scary. It's crazy. Why do you want to have such a big number? So you purposely select some numbers that's close to 0. All right. Select some numbers that's close to 0. And looking at the gradient, right, because it's what? It's a fraction. I purposely choose an even number. So I purposely choose minus 2 and maybe a 4 here. Can you see? So x is something which you need to choose. Right? You have to make a decision. Make a decision, and to choose, plus choose. Right? And choose wisely. Choose wisely. All right? Because down here, as I say, it's a half. Right? It's better to take an even number. And don't choose too big a number. Don't say 10 or 20. Don't do that. It's too big. Okay. So now what do I need you to do? I need you to take out your calculator. All right. I need you to take out your calculator. So down here, right, when x is negative 2. All right. When x is negative 2, you substitute in the calculator. Can you press in your calculator? All right. Take out your calculator and press, people, please. Press minus half, open bracket, minus 2, close bracket, plus 2. Press exactly what I say just now, children. All right. Ezekiel, do you have a calculator?
Yeah.
Okay, can you please use your calculator and press minus 1 over 2, open bracket, minus 2, close bracket, plus 2. What do you get?
3.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. And can you do me a favor, Ezekiel? All right. If you have your calculator, right, you have this button, right, the left button. All right, on top. All right, there's this left and right button. You press the left button. Press the left button until you get to the minus 2. Press the left button until you get to the minus 2, and you press the delete button so that you can get rid of the minus 2. If you get rid of the minus 2, put in the 0. What do you get after that? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
2.
All right. So down here, you just get 2, right? Very good. All right. And the last one, sorry, Ezekiel. All right. Can you do it for me the last round? All right. Press the left button into the bracket. Get rid of the 0 and put a 4 instead. What do you get?
4.
Sorry?
I get 4.
Oh, no, something wrong already. All right. Sherman, can you help?
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
I forgot the.
Okay, so you put minus
zero.
half. You get 0. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right. So children, actually you can do this. All right. So you key in everything in your calculator already. Then you use the arrow key, the left arrow key, to delete away that number, and you exchange it and you press equal. It's very fast. That's how you use your calculator, children. All right. Don't just copy blindly or just press blindly and all this. Use the left arrow button. It's very useful. Can? Okay. So now what do? You need to draw the line. All right. So you look at your x-axis. Your x-axis got minus 2, your minus 2 to 4. And your y is a positive number, 0, 2, and 3. So on the graph paper, right, you can actually go low.